Hello, welcome to Captain Dorja's Armory. This is Captain Dorja. We're going to be watching a T34 video right now. This is the Tier 8 American Premium Heavy Tank. Great moneymaker. I love this tank. Its gun is fantastic. I just recently put a T34 video up where I had a draw on El Haluf. I thought it was a victory. If it had been a victory, I would have made 160,000 credits. That El Haluf battle is my only 4 Hero of Battle match ever. So, yeah, I like this tank a lot. Now, this match is, it's not like a puppy kicking match, or, it's not like a seal clubbing match or anything, but this was one of those matches where you get good matchmaker and encounter people that maybe aren't playing their best, and you're able to farm them, and it was just really fun, and I wanted to preserve it for all the world and all time, and I'm thinking of a P word. I can't remember what it is. The thing, it's a word that starts with P that means the people that come after you. But anyway, you can see in the chat that I've noticed there's a guy on my team named Private Pile, and I know Private Pile is Gomer Pyle from the TV show, but I like Private Pile from Full Metal Jacket, so I give the Gunnery Sergeant Hartman in there with the lines from Full Metal Jacket. Why is Private Pile out of his bunk? Why does Private Pile have that weapon? Why aren't you stomping Private Pile's guts out? And of course, now we've got enemy contact, so time to worry about shooting the enemy and not worry about stomping Private Pile's guts out. Right, so I've ran into a Type 59. Now, the T34 doesn't have any problems with the Type 59. The only real potential difficulty the Type can give you is that the T34 has a really long reload, and the 59 is quick and agile enough to exploit that, and the T34 has a really slow turning turret. So if that guy were to be in a position where he could get around me, he could actually be dangerous. But he's not trying to do that. He wants to go frontal, so I put a good hit into him and then pulled back, because I was taking flanking howitzer fire from the 3001P. Probably actually just HE rounds from his 88. He's only doing about 80 damage per shot. After I pull back, I see that Jumbo Sherman, and he lingers in front of my gun long enough for me to blast him, and then at a slightly different angle, he's still lingering. I put a second shot into the Type 59, set him on fire. He does not use a fire extinguisher, and I'm able to do 1,300 damage to a Type 59 in 2 hits. The Jumbo Sherman, foolishly not buggering off, sticks around to fight a T-34 in a Super Pershing, and so I punish him accordingly. Now you can see that 301P actually is firing a howitzer by the shell trajectory when he just shot at that Super Pershing. You can tell he's just sitting in that bush, camouflaged up, shooting a howitzer. I try to blind fire him. I was going to try to blind fire him, but I was actually aimed at the wrong bush. And anyway, he revealed himself again, and I put a big hit into him. So he's probably got the message to scram. Now, KV-1S fully upgraded. Dangerous tank. He's only got 213 health, though, so I can easily one-shot him. My minimum damage roll will kill him, but not before he could do a really big hit to me. So, having seen that he just fired, I make my move, and bam. KV-1S destroyed. Now, I know there's still a T-32 in the town, but with all the stuff we have in the town, I'm not worried about it at all. I'm going to let them mop him up, and I'm going to come over here and finish off these guys. Now, I thought about blind firing the 301P, but I decided not to, because if he's foolish enough to still be sitting around there, by the time I can drive over there, he'll still be sitting around. And you can see he actually did move, but he didn't move very much. And he shot me and bounced off. I killed him, and I just took a bounce from someone else in front of me. I think it was the Type 58. Oh no, it was the M5 Stewart. Well, I can one-shot him, and he's no threat to me, so bam. Right. The enemy team has completely failed. They are totally crushed. The Type 58 and the Lerva are both on the... Well, the Type 58's dead, but anyway, they're both on the one line. I think the Hellcat has actually come back to try and defend, but he's got about 5 Tier 8s driving into his base, so the Hellcat is boned. At this point, I'm just hoping that the Hellcat or the Lerva will come around and let me shoot him up and get Top Gun. Now, I've noticed myself in other replays saying the name of the Tier 8 German Heavy as the low a lot. Old habits die hard. Pretty much everybody in the world that I know calls it the low, but I did spend 4 years in high school actually trying to learn German, so I know better, and I'm going to try and actually pronounce that tank's name properly. Not that anyone but me cares. Anyway, I had my opportunity for Top Gun and I missed. So we capped the enemy base, and the day is ours. Good game. T34 is a fun tank. I like driving it. Right, well, that's all for now, so Captain Dorja here. You're watching Captain Dorja's Armory, and just remember, guys, you can never have enough big guns.